Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia. I'm fine, thanks. I'm gonna need some explosives to help the mutants escape through the underworks. You have any?
Good thing you asked the only girl on this planet who always carries a little nitro in her pocket for just such an occasion. I can make you some explosives, but not something I can do just anywhere. I could do it in my shed. Got reagents in there and enough room to work. It'll keep things safe, relatively speaking. Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia. I'm fine, thanks. I'm gonna need some explosives to help the mutants escape through the underworks. You have any?
No, but I can make you some real quick. Just takes a minute.
Take this. It goes boom boom. Wait for my signal. I'll tell you when to make a break for it.
Thank you. I shall hide them while we wait.
You'll be able to escape. I found your traitor and I convinced the others to follow you.
So, we are ready. I hope that we will see each other again, Mancer.
I can't believe it, Zach, but you did it. They just told me an influential assembly member wishes to chat with you. I think he's leaning toward giving Victor the boot.
I don't know if it's worth the risk. What if I get caught in public? There's still a bounty on my head.
If this meeting goes well, not for long. Plus, he's asked to meet discreetly in front of the Curiosities. I don't think he's trying to start a brawl in a crowded public joint like that. Just tell the truth, and it'll be bye-bye, Victor.
Hey, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes. Sorry we had to meet here. The source must have been difficult to get to. But I'm pleased to finally make your acquaintance.
Yeah, this isn't exactly homey. What can I do for you?
I've been informed about Colonel Victor's less wholesome activities and your role in revealing them. With the assembly in uproar, my group is trying to pick a stance amidst the chaos.
Look around you. Do you see the people? They're scared, angry. Victor's incessant intrusion has violated the privacy of their lives, their relationships. They no longer feel free. All this whistleblowing has shattered our sense of community. No one trusts each other, and vendettas and misunderstandings alike send innocents to be imprisoned, tortured, or killed at the ASC's whim. Colonel Victor won't stop until he pushes the people of Abundance to flee or fight to the brink of revolution.
You're painting a very dark picture here. What you're saying could happen, I agree. Victor's playing with fire, and the flames grow with each passing day. We could lose everybody. Our workers, our scientists, our soldiers. And they will be turned into our worst enemy.
Our army's ranks are spread thin and filled with the Colonel's lackeys. If he wanted to seize power, declare martial law, Abundance wouldn't have the strength to repel him. And his unjustified arrests of our master Technomancers forced them to flee, adding to our enemy's advantage in skilled forces. Many of our soldiers have deserted, some unwilling to participate in Victor's madness. Others turned mad by his combat drugs. We must stop Victor before it's too late.
Oh my. I did not realize Victor had taken things so far. This is grave news. You're right. We need to curtail the bleeding, so we can give our army a chance to rebuild.
Corruption is rampant at every level of our corporation. But who can say no to serum?
Are you trying to bribe me?
No, of course not. I was simply referring to the Colonel's buyouts of certain assembly members. Back scratching has been toxic for Abundance. For now, Victor roams unchecked.
I agree. Alone, I can do nothing but agree. Perhaps it is time to gather truly honest men to represent the people of our great corporation.
Colonel Victor's scandals and his methods have shocked the members of the congregation and the common people. Continuing support of the Colonel is political suicide. The trust between the people and their leaders must be restored for the good of Abundance.
You may be young, but you are wise. Victor is in a precarious position, and if his head is on a stake, his allies will join him. Better to jump ship before the crash. I, for one, have never approved of his methods, but the results have always been effective. The winds are changing, momentum is shifting, and we must show our objection to his brutality.
Surely a man of your experience weighs the implications of every decision exceptionally carefully. Even though Colonel Victor had the best intentions in mind, he used methods that greatly undermine the authority of Abundance. I'm sure a prominent member of the Assembly, a man such as yourself, would make the right choice.
You should have been a politician, young man.
Listen, man. I'm the poster girl of abundance. This city, it's my home. So when I see what this piece of shit, human garbage Colonel Motherfucker has done to it, it makes me pretty pissed off. We can't let this continue!
I think I now understand why we didn't include a caption with the photo. You are quite persuasive. You have convinced me. I will go and try to do the same to my peers. Of course, even with unanimous focus and direction, it will take months to regain the trust of our people and rebuild the strength of our army. But most urgently, we must remove the man who started it all. An extraordinary meeting will take place in a few hours, and I have no doubt that it will end with good news.
No mercy for traitors! Treacherous scum!
Two-faced bastard! Cut out his tongue!
Bumbling fool! Throw him in with the mutants!
Captain, good to see you. So what did you learn?
Strange things. Scott Seeker was, apparently, much more respected back in the day. He even managed to convince the army at one point that he could heal and trigger mutation. The idea of triggering mutations apparently really got some interest, and the army launched a new division and put him in charge. Even brought him a few mutants to run tests on, one of which was his son. Obviously never went anywhere. Nobody got healed. The program was shut down, and the mutants, including his son, were terminated. So sad. Almost makes you want to look at the old man differently.
Yeah, sure does. Thank you, Captain.
Zach, I know I'm a lot to deal with. I got a shit poor temper and I talk like a sewer, but I gotta say, no one's ever done anything for me. And you've gone out of your way to... I just never met a guy like you. Shit. It sucks being on the road with no privacy. If we did, it'd make you shoot more than a little electricity. That too forward? I'm no lady, Zach, but if you ever want to meet up without the others around...
Maybe not like a lady I've ever known, but I like you how you are. Sure. Next time we get a break, let's do it.
I'll pay a little visit to your room then. Oh, the things I'm gonna do to you.
Not pretty, but looks warm, and built to wear combat equipment under it. Smart. Lacks style, but it's damn functional.
How much the people have begun to complain. Oh, right. But that is what you were after, was it not?
It was. Guess our allies managed to light some fires among the people.
Then our dear Colonel will soon be getting his just deserts. It will teach him to undermine our corporation for his own benefit.
Holy shit. Feels like it's been forever since I was back in my shed. Good to be home. Now, where do we start our search?
No idea. Was hoping you'd point the way.
I hope I'll be able to help you find what you're looking for, but if I were you, I wouldn't expect too much from my memories. They're rather vague. It's been so long.
Give yourself some credit, Scott. We'll find something useful.
If you say so, ask away.
Ditto.
Your old friend Mark apparently made drawings that diagrammed how he improved his rover. They gotta be around here somewhere. He ever talk to you about them?
No, I don't believe him. That was some time ago, though. But I do recall his rover undergoing massive changes at some point. Vaguely, like a fuzzy, hazy dream.
Do you remember where he'd put his tools and drawings?
Mark was private and protective of his stuff. Didn't like people nosing around. And since he always had people visiting his shed, he would take things, tools and things, into his bedroom when they came. I always found it curious why someone would want to sleep with a screwdriver, but to each his own.
Right. Well, maybe they're still in there. Where did he used to put his valuables?
Oh, Zachariah, I'm not sure he had valuables. At least not in financial terms. Valuable with memories, perhaps? Those things he put in a locker, I believe, if I recall correctly.
You ever look inside that locker, Amelia?
No, No. It had a big lock with a code on it. Never knew how to get in, and after a while, I just forgot about it. Also felt like going through his stuff was kind of acknowledging he was never coming back.
Maybe I can break it open. I'll head back and check the shed. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky and find something.
Well, yes, it is a very large shed. I'm sure you will find something, even if not something you're looking for.
Amelia, there was a map of the shed with his tools.
Weird. It's not even close to the same shape. Like it was bigger back then. Don't remember any construction being done on it, though. Always just remember it how it is now.
Perhaps, and I am just, might Mark not have built a secret room in a corner of the shed? One in which he might have hid some more sensitive work, or maybe a favorite food. Though I don't remember him having a favorite food or anything, actually.
That's where your mind goes? A secret room for secret food? Now you've officially fucking lost it.
When all likely things are ruled out, the only other options are the unlikely. Got nothing to lose by at least poking around to see. Who knows? May even find this secret room. I know you didn't know him that well, and it was a real long time ago, but if you could remember anything...
I'm trying, Zach. I'm doing my best.
What about a lucky number? Did he have one?
I don't... If he did, I never knew. Or sure as shit don't remember now.
Maybe he used you, or your mom's birthdays, or their anniversary, or something like...
You really think I didn't already try all those? Seriously? Give me a little credit.
What else was important to your dad, other than his family?
He was a reacher, so traveling in his rover. I remember that rover. Remember one time we wrote this little mantra he had on the dashboard.
What was it?
I don't know, it was so... something about time and exploration. Something about every soul being too short to explore all of Mars, but how each soul still brings a new discovery. Or something like that.
Well, a soul's a Martian day. That's 24 hours, 39 minutes, 35 seconds. Worth a try? Alright, I'm gonna start combing the place. Maybe we'll find something.
Lead the way.
Worked. Locker's open. Just needed to enter the duration of a soul. All for a single key. Not a damn clue what it even goes to. This drawing's hiding some sort of slot.
Maybe it's a lock?
Mark was quite the jester. He had the audacity, built a secret room in one of the army's sheds and hid a lock in one of his doodles. Oh, what a bold man. He was always the cooler one.
His notes are pretty detailed about this icebreaker. He even lists all the materials needed to build it. I should be able to find them. Oh, and there's a drawing of the whole rover here.
That's perfect! I can retrofit the front of my rover and just attach the icebreaker right to it.
That brings something to mind. Should we not perhaps insulate the machine as well, considering the horrifically low temperature conditions at the pole?
Yeah, probably why he added a special coating to the shell. Some kind of light, flexible plate, if I'm reading the notes right. Doesn't say the exact material he used, though. Says how he attached it, but not what it's made of.
It calls to mind the abandoned dome. All those boxes of insulation lying about. You remember? Perhaps we could... well, consideration at the least.
Yeah, that's... my dad's drawing. I could probably adapt him to the rover's frame. Why the hell were all those boxes there anyway?
It's where the people who worked in the city beneath the pole lived. To live in those conditions, you better have insulation. Or some damn thick skin.
Maybe. Though the city shouldn't have been under the pole back then. It was nearby, not underneath. All the damn turmoil must have really fucked with the ice's structure. Only thing that's important, though, is you bringing those boxes back to me so I can make my baby cold weather resistant.